Guys, welcome to this chapter review for the JOJOLands, Chapter 1, Mechanism. Just want to say a big shout out to Araki. I hope you had a nice year and a half off. JoJolion ended in, 2021 August? So it's been like a year and a half now. And yeah, JoJo's is finally back with part 9. So let's go. Everyone's been excited. The new JoJo has been revealed. His name is Jodio Joestar. Like, I love the hoodie. I love the aesthetic and that. And of course, this kind of relates to his character. But yo, let's just get into it. The chapter starts off with, of course, a nice little color spread of some of the previous stands and that. Like, very nice, very nice. This part of JoJo's is set in the subtropics. So it's like Hawaii and the surrounding islands. So the chapter starts off with the police pulling over Jodio and his brother in the car. I'm going to get onto that a bit later, but yeah, we kind of see the stands at work. Very cool reveal of Jojo's stand straight away. This is actually the first Joestar to not have a humanoid stand. I mean, unless is Tusk free the humanoid stand? Would you call that a humanoid stand? I mean, obviously Tusk Act 1 was not humanoid at all, so I'm chatting shit. This is not the first humanoid stand a Joestar's had, but it looks like a humanoid stand, the top half, but it's just missing the bottom half. Like, it does look cool though. Low key, I do hope it grows a pair of legs and auras the fuck out of someone at some point, but I'm sure that's to come. Its name is November Rain, and it looks like the stand ability, the rain just crushes the fuck out of people or some shit like that. It looks like the stand is causing the rain to appear in the chapter, so his stand can just make it rain. And his brother's stand is called Smooth Operator. Smooth Operator. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, we just see their stands getting shown off, and Smooth Operator seems to be able to just move things around, so she can Smooth Operator can move your eyes to your chin, or they can move your nose to your ear. Like, they can just fuck with you like real good, you know. They can also like move numbers on the car number plate and stuff. Like, pretty useful stand. I'm sure we're going to see more uses of it in the near future too. So yeah, Jodio lives on like a small island near Hawaii, and they all kind of go to school. Jodio's 15 years old. We see a little bit of the Joestar family tree, and it turns out that Jodio is actually Josuke's cousin, because obviously Yoshikage Kira got fused with Josefumi Kujo to make Josuke Higashikata in JOJOLion. So yeah, I think it's more than likely Gappy is gonna be in this part. If not Gappy, someone from the Higashikata family. But I feel like Gappy gonna be in this part, you know. I feel like Gappy gonna be in this part. Now, I don't want to have to be the one to say this, but I'm gonna say it. But look, we all know that Araki is pretty sus. I mean, for Christ's sake, he makes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, he's a very manly man, and you know, I respect Araki so much for just writing his own story. He don't play by the rules. He's got some loud, crazy fashion. He's into the whole fashion thing. He loves Western music. It's dope, you know. Very fabulous character designs throughout JoJo. A lot of hearts and like the straight up gay looking shit, you know. And yeah, obviously we see what appears to be a female, but it's actually Jodio's older brother, and it says that he's never seen him getting them, but the roundness of his chest is due to cosmetic injections. So, I mean, this looks like a female to me. He got boobies, and you know, this nigga got cheeks. So, Araki, I mean, we are in 2023, so yeah, very interesting. I'm sure that some people will be able to connect with that and really enjoy that and embrace that, you know. And again, speaking of 2023, we haven't had like a date confirmation of when this part is set, but it's pretty obvious it's in 2023 because there's mention of COVID, there's mention of Ubers and stuff, and JoJolion started in 2011, so you know, there's no reason why this wouldn't start in 2023. So again, when we see somebody from JoJolion appear in the JoJoLands, they're going to be aged up quite a bit. So it's going to be interesting to see. Wait. Am I getting ahead of myself thinking that Gappy is going to be in it so soon? Because, well, Jotaro was in part 4. So it's entirely possible, but obviously I'm reserved. I'm kind of backtracking now because obviously, come on, like, you know, Araki likes to shine the new protagonist always. So having Gappy in it so soon as well. Maybe a different member of the Higashikata family, but yo, we're gonna have to wait and see. It's exciting. It's exciting. So yeah, as I said, Jodio, his brother Dragona, and a few other characters, they all go to high school, right? Again, Jodio's 15 years old, and the basis of the story is that he wants to get rich. So he's like a drug dealer, basically. He's just making shots in school and shit. Like, it's cool. Like, it's giving people Paswan vibes from part 5. He's like a Jono almost. He's kind of bad. He's a bad youth. Like, you get me? Like, he's obviously got a heart of gold. Obviously, he's a Joe star, but yo, he's in some criminal activity. And I love the hoodie. I'm not saying hoodies is related to criminals, but I love the aesthetic of his clothes. Niggas wearing a hoodie and shit. Like, he's got MC hair as fuck. Not as crazy as Jono's, but I mean, I really like his hair. It's dope. So yeah, he's just busting shots in school. We meet another character called Paco, who is like an acquaintance of Jodio's, and his stand is crazy. He can basically just suck things into his body and hide them. So he's just going around robbing niggas in some boutique shop. Okay, so let me set the scene. You got Jodio, his brother, this Paco, and we see the principal of the high school. She is in this boutique. She actually owns this boutique. She's got a lot of side hustle projects and whatnot. Now, this woman calls all the kids to the back, and again, it's really cool. She's got some art up on her wall, like some fashion drawings. Come like the latest fashionista stuff is really dope. So basically, look, she owns a boutique, and yo, this woman's a hustler. She's telling them, yo, there's this diamond that's in Hawaii. Like, I need y'all to go get it for me. It costs, like, you know, the black market value is like $6 million. It's hard to sell, but you know, you guys can get 2% of that, and they're working it out to be like a couple $100,000 and shit, and they can split that shit, you know. So, you know, they're looking to get like 40 grand each from this, you know. So they're down to do this, and that's crazy, yo. Like, the principal is some not no drug lord, but like, yo, she is dodgy as fuck, yo. Like, so it's kind of interesting still. It's kind of interesting. She kind of gives me Popo vibes from part 5. And obviously these guys are like a young person kind of. I mean, she's a lot easier on the eyes than Popo. A lot easier. Popo looked disgusting, but she look alright still. She look alright. So yeah, the mission is, they are currently on the island of Oahu. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. And they need to go to the mainland island of Hawaii. So it turns out, here's where shit get interesting, yo. A Japanese tourist is staying on the island for a little piece, and she's saying, oh, this nigga's Japanese. I doubt he carries a gun. Yo, more than likely he got a stand, bitch. So anyways, obviously they're up for the mission. They decide to go. She makes them take this 4-foot with him. Like, obviously he's going to have a cool stand, but we don't know what his stand is yet. He just looks like a bit of a dweeb. And Jodio's like, bro, like, this nigga was doing drugs. Like, I shot him a bag. Like, what do you mean? She's like, no, don't worry about that. Like, he's cool in it. Don't worry. He's not a druggie. So, yo, these 4 are going to mainland Hawaii to intercept. Well, not intercept. They're going to a villa. This Japanese person has rented a little villa, or they own it, sorry. And they're going to go there and rob them for this diamond and try to sell it on the black market. And Jodio's been kind of narrating the chapter throughout. And it kind of ends off with him saying, like, yo, like, you know, what we got in store for us, we ain't ready for it. So again, that leads me to believe it's a character we're familiar with a strong stand ability that's gonna string these kids up, you know what I mean? But yo, I guess we're gonna find out next month. Guys, this has been a very, very, very exciting chapter. First chapter of part 9 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the JOJOLands. I do like the name as well. Like, I mean, it's an alright name. It's an alright name still. I guess they're calling it JoJoLands because there's multiple islands that they're going to be on. But yeah, very interesting chapter. Again, I love the vibe I get from Jodio. I love how he's Josuke's cousin. Well, Yoshikage Kira's cousin, but obviously, you know, Kira fused with Josephine. So anyways, very nice chapter of JoJo. It's going to feel great to be reading JoJo regularly again. And yeah, I can't wait for the next chapter. I've been Agiri Suwebu. Please subscribe, like for more content like this, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.